Hi, everybody. Today is day 3 of chemo radiation. Today has not been a good day. They put me on a steroid to combat nausea, swelling, things like that associated with chemotherapy. Me and said steroid do not get along. I don't know if you can tell the difference today. Well, it actually looks a whole lot better right now than it did this morning. I woke up. I didn't sleep well because I was so hot. The steroid made me hot. Then when I got up, all of this was so swollen through my face. I could see that it is still very red down my arms. My arms are itching like mad crazy. So I was panicked out at 4 o'clock this morning, crying, freaking out like, oh God, what the hell's wrong with me? About lost my mind. Cried like a baby. I'm sorry, guys. That was so... I've taken steroids before and not had reactions like that to them. I mean, I did once when I worked at ICS, and they took me out of there in a daggone ambulance from a shot that I got. But I didn't think that these were going to do that to me. So I had to still go get radiation this morning, regardless of how I felt. And that went okay. Then I got back home and I took some more Benadryl and I laid down. I'm trying to just relax and called the doctor, and they're taking me off of it and put me on, told me to take some Benadryl and Pepcid too to help with it. But altogether, not a great morning for me today. I can say that I really haven't had any nausea crap like that happen to me since getting my chemotherapy and with the radiation, other than the bad reaction today that scared the bejesus out of me. I'm a nervous wreck over all that, y'all. It drove me crazy. And I'm still itching so horribly bad on my arms that it's going to drive me nuts. But my sister did something for me, and someone sent me a crossword puzzle, and that just made my day. That little bitty thing made me feel lots better. I'm sorry, I'm going to try not to cry on y'all every time I do a stinking video. I just get so emotional thinking about the fact that people that don't even know me are trying to do stuff for me and praying for me, and that makes me feel so humble and so happy at the same time, because you think you're alone and you're really not that much alone. Because sometimes I think, I don't know if every cancer patient feels that way, that sometimes you feel just alone because it's your battle, it's your fight. I mean, you got support, but it's still ultimately your battle, your fight. And I'm gonna fight on and marshal on, but then I have days like today with that stupid reaction that has just put me way off point. And I'm trying to stay positive, I'm trying to feel good. You know what? Enough crying. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna think about positive things. So I wanted to tell you all a funny story about my hot husband. God bless him. He's a total mess right now. But the other day, he leaves out of the yard, and I'm talking to the mail lady, and this is after the fact that he left my car door open all night long and part of the day, because he went out there to get something that he had put some plants in the trunk, and he went out there to get him some yucca plants. And he got discombobulated with my keys. He doesn't know how to work my car because I don't have a trunk button in the front of my car. You have to use the key to unlock the car and then push the button on the trunk, or there's a button you double click on it that will automatically open the trunk. And how he hasn't figured that out yet, honest to goodness, I couldn't tell you all. But he left my car door open. And the next morning I go out, which was Wednesday, for my first chemotherapy radiation treatments. And I walk out the door, and me and my sister, and I'm like, oh man, somebody broke into my car. Shoot. So we're looking through my car, making sure nothing was stolen. I was like, ain't nothing stolen. That's the only thing they'd have got anyway, is $5 that I keep tucked in the thing in case I ever run out of gas somewhere. I got $5 no matter what on me in cash. Closed it all up. I was like, we'll look at the video later and I'll worry about it when I get done. Because it was a long day that first day. So we come back home and we're heating up dinner. And we're watching the video. And in the back of my mind, because I knew that I went out that early that morning to pick up medicine from the pharmacy, And I'd come home and I thought, the further we got back and I seen that nobody broke into the car in the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh man, did I leave my car door open? Surely I wouldn't be that absent-minded to leave my car door open. But I've had a lot on my mind lately. And so I was like, well, maybe I did. So we're sitting there watching the video and I'm like, man, my husband's going to give me what for when he sees that it was me that left that door open. I'll be damned if it wasn't me. It was him who left that door open. So I texted him. I said, Terry, the guy who broke into my car, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the cops. Here's a picture of him. He goes, you should definitely call the cops. I said, yeah, maybe I should. Because it was him. We were cracking up. But so then the next day, the mail lady and I are standing out in the yard. And I'm talking to her because she's retiring today. Woohoo. Anita is amazing. I'm so going to miss her. But we're standing out there talking. And Terry pulls out because he's got to go to the dentist. He chipped a piece of his tooth. And his bridge is coming undone. So they're going to fix it for him. But he goes out the door. He pulls out of the driveway. And me and Anita look back at him. And on the back of his car, we have a flex. He's got a tree branch as long as I am tall hanging onto the back of his car, and he's just happily going down the road, doesn't pay one bit of attention to it. And I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, you guys, but that cracked me up. So I'm going to try to keep, I know I'll probably get on there and have days like I had today. I know I will. But I'm going to try to let you all know what's going on with me and the different things that chemo does to you and makes you feel in radiation and just knowing that you have cancer. But I'm also going to try to give you some little story that lifted me that day or something that's made me feel better in that day, because I don't want my post to just all be me feeling crappy, because it's not about that either. It's about having that attitude of I can get through this. This is a cure for me. It's not anything but that. So it's a good thing. And that's where we're going to go with it. I love every one of you all, and I appreciate all the love and support from all of you all. And I will try to get on here daily. Just hit that subscribe or like button, and it'll show up for you when I do. And thank you all so much for the thoughts, support, love, prayers. It's much, much appreciated. Much appreciated. You all take care. Bye.